to start the week off on the right foot. So I'm really, really excited to bring this practice to all of you. And it's always very potent when we can like begin our day in this way. Those morning hours are so important to our mindset for the rest of the day. Someone from Toronto, welcome. Awesome. So if you've just started tuning in, I did put a link to a playlist. So what we're going to be doing today is a chakra activation meditation. And throughout the activation, I will be sending distance Reiki. And this chakra activation meditation is just really a way for us to connect deeper and more internally with our energetic system. It's a piece of us that's not as tangible. So oftentimes it can get a little bit lost in the mix. But it's just as important to be taken care of as our physical body, as our mental body, because it really encompasses our mental body and our emotional body. And it's so deeply intertwined and connected with our physical body. So today you don't need to be doing anything to receive Reiki. Or any, there's nothing that you have to be doing, but just being in a comfortable, relaxed position, and just being really quite open. Openness is the only thing that's required of you. So letting go of any expectations you may have, letting go of any attachments to all that it took you to get here. And then just be here, be present, be in this moment. That's really all that's required. So if you are just tuning in, find a comfortable spot. For this one, I would suggest sitting up. So when we are working with our energy, so normally in a Reiki treatment, you would be laying down. But because it is a little bit early in the morning, or we're kind of in that afternoon slump, or however we're feeling, I'm going to suggest that we sit up, because it's our straight spine in which our Kundalini energy that's held, that's really locked at the base of our spine, rises. But if you are feeling like a sitting up position is not the most comfortable for your body today, it is totally fine if you feel more comfortable laying down for this. There's absolutely no problem at all. The only thing I would be mindful of is if you are feeling sleepy, it is really relaxing. So if you are feeling sleepy, you may drift, and that's no problem. Our bodies do their best healing in that state, especially as we are in that state that we drop into, in that meditative state, and the theta waves, when our brain moves into theta, or into delta when we're sleeping. So there's no problem with that. But if you want to stay in tune and stay alert, sometimes sitting up is the best way to do that. All right, wonderful. So I think we should probably get started here. I'll just formally introduce myself. Hello, everyone. I am so honored to be leading practice today. My name is Marcia. My website and my Instagram handle goes under my full name, Marcia Page Hamelin. But I am a Reiki master and a meditation guide primarily, but I've got training in yoga, in contemplative science, in psychotherapy, and in breath work. So really what I do when I'm working with clients or I'm leading sessions is I'm really integrating all of these different aspects. And a lot of what I do is I love to work with the body and embodiment and going into our body, because our minds are they're so powerful, but when we're not using them appropriately, they can really just take us out of our body, our minds. And I know we've probably all had that experience. So really what we're going to be doing is getting back into our bodies today. And we're going to be doing that by moving through our entire energetic system and activating all of our chakras. And at each point of our activations, we'll be cleansing and releasing them. And as we move through the chakras, I'll also be sending you distance Reiki. So it will be a very clearing, releasing experience. You might feel some kind of purging sensations. you may feel some sort of tingling or some sort of heat. That's oftentimes how people can perceive Reiki. It often comes through in the sensation of heat. Or you may feel just like an overall sense of like calmness and relax, which is a beautiful place to be. So if you do have any questions on Reiki or chakras, I'd love to take them after. I know that I'm assuming if you're tuning in, you have like some basis or understanding, but happy to answer any questions or go deeper on these types of subjects with anyone after. So I do want to get started so we're not like too over time here. So finding your comfortable seat. And then I did one last thing. I did mention if you want to grab a crystal, if you've got one nearby, go ahead, bring it nearby you. You can even just like hold it in your lap throughout the meditation or just have it nearby because crystals really pick up on this energy and can be charged. So I would, if you have something close by that you want to grab or even a couple, that'd be great. All right. So when everyone's ready, if you are going to use the music, you can go ahead and just hit play and start it now. And then when you're feeling ready, go ahead and find a comfortable position sitting upright, allowing the spine to be really long and tall. And then go ahead and let your eyes begin to gently rest closed. So we're going to take these first few moments to fully arrive in the here and now, both in our bodies and in our minds. I think we all know that feeling of being present physically somewhere, but not so present because our minds have us somewhere else completely. So sometimes it helps me if I just give myself permission to be here. Let go of any moments that happened prior to this one. And giving myself permission to let go of any expectations of future moments. And then what we find is that here we are in this moment. So just bringing some mindful attention to any areas you're holding tension in the body. So relaxing the jaw, allowing the tongue to drop from the roof of the mouth, maybe the lips even part slightly. Maybe even taking the shoulders in a roll, so bringing the shoulders up towards the ears and then dropping them down and around the back, feeling the arms fall heavy in their sockets. Allowing the belly to hang soft. And then just bringing some attention to the hips. We often hold a lot of tension there and just consciously relaxing them. Maybe even using your exhale to bring a deeper sense of ease and relaxation there. And then when you're ready, let's take a big, deep belly breath. So we're going to fill up the belly space, allowing it to completely fill and round and be unconstricted. So at the top of your inhale, I want you to hold the breath. And then instead of holding the breath in the chest or the throat, bring your awareness down into the deep belly space, almost as if you're pushing all of the oxygen in your body to be concentrated in this one area. And then right when this breath hold begins to feel a little bit uncomfortable, I want you to take in one more sip of air. And then go ahead, release, sighing it out through the mouth. So you might notice that really does move some energy. So we'll do that 2 more times. So big, deep belly inhale, filling all the way up. That belly becomes really full and round. Holding that breath at the top, dropping your awareness into the deep belly space. When that breath becomes just a little bit uncomfortable, taking one more sip of air. And release, sighing it out through the mouth. One more breath. Deep belly inhale, filling all the way up. Holding the breath, dropping the awareness into the deep belly space. Right as that hold gets a little bit uncomfortable, taking one more sip of air. And release out the mouth. Beautiful. So just notice the sensation of energy as it begins to move through the body. So I'll invite you now to just to study the rhythm of your breathing, allowing it to come to its natural state. I want you to see yourself surrounded by a radiant, bright, white light. This light is filled with protection and peace. And I want you to begin to breathe in that radiant white light with each inhale. Visualize it filling your lungs completely. Now see that this light expands with each inhale you take into the rest of your body. So just doing this on your natural inhale, filling your lungs with this white light, seeing it expand. Maybe you begin to feel this light's warmth. Feeling your body tingle everywhere that this light touches. And just begin to bask in the energy of this light. Now, on your next natural exhale, visualize your breath as a gray mist as it leaves your mouth. Watch this gray mist as it descends slowly into the ground beneath you. It becomes completely absorbed by Mother Nature. She's going to recycle this energy and will no longer do you any sort of harm. So let's do that one more time. On your next natural exhale, visualize the breath leaving your mouth as a gray mist. See that gray mist descend towards the ground and be completely absorbed by Mother Nature. So just taking a moment to really connect with your life force energy. Maybe that's the breath as it moves in and out of your lungs. Maybe that's the beating of your heart. Maybe it's just this general sense of energy or aliveness that's coursing through your body. Now see this energy that you're connected to begin to collect like thousands of particles coming together to form a rainbow droplet. Begin to visualize this luminous rainbow droplet of energy right in your mind's eye. Just notice its beauty, all of the many colors it holds. Now I want you to see an opening form at the crown of your head and just simply watch as this rainbow droplet of energy slides through the opening and down into your being. Again, just watching as it moves down your central channel. And it lands right at the base of your spine. So here in your root chakra, this rainbow energy begins to become dominated by a ruby red light. Watch as this energy begins to activate and unblock your root chakra. You can see this ruby red light getting brighter and brighter, clearer and clearer. You can feel the vibrations emanating from the light. It is grounding you in the here and now. You feel the earth supporting your existence, and a sense of trust and safety washes over you. Repeat the mantra, I am, 5 times slowly, all the time visualizing this red light. This energy rises now, reaching your lower abdomen. You watch as the light turns orange like a beautiful sunset sky. You feel this energy activate and clear any stagnant, creative, sexual, and emotional energy in your sacral chakra. You see the light getting brighter and brighter, clearer and clearer. You see the energy flowing and moving freely like water. You bathe in the wonderful and nourishing ripples of your sacral chakra. Repeat the mantra, I feel, 5 times slowly, all the time visualizing this orange light. The energy rises into the upper abdomen just above the navel. You see the light change into a golden yellow like the flames of a fire. You feel this energy activate and unblock your solar plexus chakra, igniting the fire of your personal power and vital life force energy. You see the light getting brighter and brighter, clearer and clearer. You can feel the transformational heat of energy, of fire rising within you. You feel it as it replenishes and nourishes you like the sun. Repeat the mantra, I do, 5 times slowly, all the time visualizing this yellow light. The energy rises again to the center of your chest. You watch as the light turns a vibrant green. You feel this energy activate and unblock your heart chakra, clearing any limitations of your love, your compassion, and your forgiveness. You can see the light getting brighter and brighter, clearer and clearer. You feel the vibrations emanating from this light, healing you. You watch as this energy rises and expands like the air, holding you in a cloud of love and bliss. You feel a sense of loving kindness towards all of creation, especially yourself. Repeat the mantra, I love, 5 times slowly, all the time visualizing this green light. The energy rises once more to your throat. You see the light change into a sparkling oceanic blue. You feel this energy activate and unblock your throat chakra, removing any obstacles to your fullest and highest expression. You see the light getting brighter and brighter, clearer and clearer. As the light enters your throat chakra, it vibrates intensely, removing all falsehood and leaving only clarity. You listen intently and hear only the sound of truth. Repeat the mantra, I speak, 5 times slowly, all the time visualizing this blue light. You watch as the energy rises again, this time reaching the space in between the eyebrows. Once here, you see the light change into the mystical color of indigo. You feel this energy activate and unblock your third eye chakra. Feeling the penetration of this energy into your pineal gland. You see the light getting brighter and brighter, clearer and clearer. This light is so bright, it lights up everything around it, and you sense a deep inner knowing that is way beyond the intellect. Your insight has become much clearer, and you see more now than you ever did before. Repeat the mantra, I see, 5 times slowly, all the time visualizing this indigo light. The energy rises one last time, reaching just above the crown of your head. You watch it as the light turns into a magnificent violet. You feel this energy activate and unblock your crown chakra. As the chakra clears, only brilliance remains. You see the light getting brighter and brighter, clearer and clearer. You feel blissful vibrations emanating from this light, connecting you to a higher plane of consciousness. You follow the truth of this light until you feel you're being rise to meet your highest self. In the majestic dancing and swirling of these energies, you lose all sense of separation. Only oneness with Source remains. You can now see all that you are with eyes of great wisdom and understanding. Repeat the mantra, I understand, 5 times slowly, all the time visualizing this violet light. Now see all 7 colors of light, starting with red at the base of your spine, orange in your lower abdomen, yellow just above your navel, green at the heart center, blue at the throat space, indigo at the third eye, and violet at the crown. You feel support, nourishment, strength, love, truth, insight, and understanding. Now let go of all mind activity and just rest here in the activation, clarity, and purity of your own energy. Now is a good time to open to receive any messages or guidance that wants to come through. To connect to a supporting source like an angel or a guide. Or perhaps just to let a singular word intention land in your heart for how you want to feel for the rest of today. When you are ready, we'll take one last deep collective inhale in. Feeling all the way up, feeling the entire front body expand as if you're pulling that breath to the crown of your head all the way up the spine. And release, sighing it out the mouth. Gently and slowly inviting movements back into the body. Bringing yourself back into this moment. Taking just a brief few seconds here just to notice how you feel, if there's any sort of shift that's taken place. Then when you're ready, I'll invite you to open the eyes. Welcome back, everybody. So if you'd like to maybe just drop in, if you had a one word that kind of resonated with you, of how you want to feel, if you want to share it all, I'd love to open the floor if there's any questions. But the couple things I do want to say is Reiki is a very simple modality that is really quite powerful, but it's also really gentle. So the only thing you want to do is just take care of yourself today, drink some water, hydrate, listen to yourself. The energy likes to integrate over the next 24 to 48 hours. So maybe if you just take a couple moments throughout the next 2 days to just check in with how you're feeling. That's really it all you need. But if you guys have any questions, just let me know. We got connected, lighter, dreamy, open, yes, balance. That's exactly the feeling that really
hopeful.
Reiki is so beautiful. Hopeful, yes. It's just this like light, beautiful energy, kind of just moves through, and that density, that tension can just release.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you guys all so much for joining in. I know we're a little bit past 10, but I'll just drop my Instagram and website if anyone wants to reach out. If you've got any questions, I'm happy to chat. Ooh, I think I put it in a private message. So I'll just do that really quickly here. And feel free to reach out if you've got any questions. But thank you guys all so much for tuning in and taking this moment to care for yourselves, because it's not just for yourselves, it's for the entire collective. When we as individuals begin to relax and heal in our bodies, our vibrations and frequencies raises, our energetic body becomes lighter, and that actually begins to touch every person we become in contact with. That actually plants a seed in them. So it's a beautiful way when you're taking care of yourself, know that it's really for everyone. So thank you all so much.
Thank you, Marcia. Thank you, everyone, for joining. So grateful for this community in such a beautiful way.
Yes, thank you so much for having, making this all happen.
Of course. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.